Hello YouTubers, this is The Giant Awakens, and today I want to talk about how America and the world are starting to awake. If you look around, you see that the protests that started in New York are now expanding all over the country. We're getting protests in San Francisco, parts of Florida, the Midwest, Texas. I mean, it's LA. It's happening all over, and not just here in America, but around the world. You're seeing protests in Italy today. You're going to see some protests going on in England over the weekend. And I think this is just something starting that's just going to be huge. I hope that it's for good. I see a lot of these protests. A lot of socialist groups are taking over that want more bigger government to take control of the situation. And I just want people to know the problem is not just the banksters, not just Wall Street and corporations that have taken over. It's the cozy relationship between Wall Street, corporations, and the government. And until we end that, we were going to continue to see the same things happening, where politicians are being bought, jobs going overseas, and our economy ruined. Our middle class is basically gone. Our manufacturing base is demolished because we've decided to go with cheap labor, and our government has had a huge hand in the problem. So until we end this relationship with politicians and lobbyists and Wall Street and these corporations, we're just going to have more of the same. I mean, it's just a huge revolving door. People going from government to the private sector, and vice versa, making millions of dollars off of these shady deals. And until we put a stop to this, it's just going to take our economy down further. The gap between the middle class and the rich are going to continue to grow. And I think these protests are good in a way that we're starting to wake up and see that we're not going to take this anymore. We're not going to sit back and watch our economy, our jobs be taken away. People living from paycheck to paycheck just to survive. I think Americans are at a point where they've had enough. Gerald Celente said it best when he said, when someone loses everything, they lose it. And it's exactly what's happening. People have lost, their life savings. They have nothing else to lose. And this is what happens. Hopefully this doesn't turn to violence. Hopefully this turns to good, and we get rid of this cozy relationship between Wall Street and corporations and politicians. And we hopefully get some honest people to work in government for once. That's my opinion on the subject. If you have yours, please post it at the end of this video. And if you haven't signed up for my YouTube channel, please do so, and have a great weekend, everyone.